When adversity strikes, this team, like their rare mascot, does not let their enthusiasm get caged in. It explodes like a roar. Congratulations to Team 2877.
Hi, my name is Finn, and I'm actually the one doing this documentary. I'm never the one in front of the camera, so this is gonna be really weird. I joined the team a while ago, actually, probably 4 or 5 months, and I just wanted to see like what it was all about, because I did hear that it wasn't just robots, it was photography as well, like there was an area for photography. And I wanted to be doing anything that I could related to the field that I'm interested in. So I joined, and quickly I picked up videography as well. One of the coaches, Coach Diane, actually let me take videos at a STEAM expo. I remember being so nervous. I was just going around filming anything I could, really. It was really, really cool. They had all sorts of little robots made out of Legos. There were Star Wars people for some reason. There were activities. I think there was like a slime booth at one point. That was really cool. And at the end, when they announced the winner and stuff, there was this huge dance party. And I ended up meeting one of my closest friends ever there.
Dance!
My name's Liam.
Do you want to dance?
Finn has been harassing me all day.
Are you ready?
No. My posture is heinous. I like sit up and I'm like looking over the camera.
Alright, are you ready?
No. Ready? Sure, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Liam.
What year are you in high school?
My name's Liam Philbrook. I'm a sophomore at Newton North. Okay, so is this one done? This one's done. I build things. So this season I'm a build lead for the elevator. So I'm gonna build an elevator.
I don't think we're a little standoff
In here.
What's your name?
I'm Wes Hallowell. I'm not sure what it is quite, but... Okay, here we go. Let's see how this works. I'm Junior. That's actually not terrible. I am currently the electrical lead.
And as soon as you kick it back, you can go lower and lower because
Just kidding, this is
I'd rather drive the elevator.
Limit down, yeah.
What's the robot gonna do?
This
like over there.
is a halfway done outreach robot.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
I brought with me 2 of our students. We have a large team. Our chief operating officer.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I am Jonathan. I'm a junior.
What do you-
Can we redo that without the southern?
What are you doing?
Spending money. I am one of the co-CEOs in the LigerBots, so I do a lot of admin work for the team, but then I also spend a lot of time in the shop.
Something that's important to note about the team is that everyone has a specific role. Even if you don't fit into a pre-made role, one is made for you, right? Everyone has a job to do and everyone follows through on that job.
It's meant to shoot a note, and so how it's going to function is we'll have the note insert through here, and then it can launch. This will be placed at an angle as well, so we can get that height.
Quickly afterwards, I heard from the team that an institution called WPS was looking for people to do documentaries for their clubs, and
we're transitioning to these bigger wheels.
Oh, cool. So yeah, because I see no reason not to make these just bigger. I don't think that's going to cost them down.
So right now we are creating an intake. It's a roller intake. So what it does is this roller will push it in and these two rollers will push it up.
Every year, FRC teams across the world come together to build a robot designed for a specific game. This year, they had to build a robot that could intake a ring, also known as a note, shoot that note, and also hang. The robots then compete in games at the very end of build season.
3 isn't responding at all. Really? Okay. Just fun.
Are you excited for the strike?
Super!
Not far into the build season, actually, the strike hit.
Are we allowed to talk about the strike in this video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please fund our schools and pay our teachers.
I'm actually actively putting the strike on the screen, so.
Please fund our schools.
If we can't talk about it, wham wham.
Wait, wait.
We were without a shop, so WPS actually offered to let us use like their space.
You have... You guys had time earlier. Why is that not?
We're doing other types of stuff.
Y'all have like 5 minutes.
Are we getting ready to pack all of this?
Yes, we are.
Good.
Today is moving day. I'm all ready to move into my dorm at WPS.
What?
The CNC router, the one, I don't know.
We're carrying it downhill?
It cuts things, yeah.
Down a snowy hill?
Down a big snowy hill.
Are you excited?
Yeah! The CNC router is what we use to cut all of our flat sheets of metal.
It's a router that moves around manually. Sorry, not manually, computer controlled.
How was it moving the CNC to and from school?
Moving the CNC was definitely an experience.
This is the hill?
This is the hill.
We need to take it down there?
Yeah, around the corner.
Oh. Are you planning on getting injured?
No. We had problems getting it to and from because we needed a big trailer and things like that.
Yes, yes. Pull it back off and keep going.
It's massive and it's heavy.
Okay.
And there was one doorway in the entire building that was big enough to fit it.
It was weird. It was weird having to move everything from a space that we knew and loved and it was familiar, and going somewhere that, I mean, we weren't familiar with that. Look, it's for recording outside, freezing.
I think it went pretty well. It didn't break, which is good, but it did become a little misaligned. We had to recalibrate it, which is a normal thing, but also the bed of it, the surface on which all the materials sit, became a little misaligned.
Do your hands hurt?
Yes. So we had to sort of, I think, somewhat jankily account for that. And I think that when we get eventually back into South, we're gonna actually fully resurface the thing so that it's nice and level again.
I hope it's a weekend, but could be a month, could be a few days, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, bye!
A lot of us were depressed. A lot of us were wondering, Like, what's going on? When is this going to be over? No one knew. It was a guessing game for all of this that we were waiting.
Right? We couldn't plan, oh, this is going to end tomorrow or in 2 days. We found out, we sat around a phone every night.
The Newton School Committee negotiating team was at the Newton Ed Center, as were the Newton Teachers Association and the mediator.
Watching the Newton Teachers Association live stream, wondering if we were going to have school tomorrow.
They began at midday and are still there at this hour.
All of us were a little sad. All of us were a little brought down.
It's not even been that bad, I'm gonna be honest.
Except Liam. He was still pretty happy.
Bear with me! No!
I don't know how he did it, but he was slap happy the whole time.
It's like a minor inconvenience more than anything.
We were delayed by the strike, not because we weren't able to meet, but because our manufacturing capacity was diminished.
Oh, are we having school tomorrow?
I don't know.
So it created a lot of inefficiencies in our team structure and in the way we were doing things, which became a problem.
It took a big hit on our team morale.
The Association of Flight Attendants stand with the Newton Public School teachers.
Honestly, it hasn't affected me personally very much. At the moment, because we're still pretty early in build season, I don't have a ton that I need to do. Just because the electrical system won't really be coming together until the chassis is built, which is being done as I speak downstairs. But until that happens, there isn't too much for electrical to do. So I've more or less just been going around doing odd jobs and things like helping out with the CNC or whatever prototyping or mechanical projects.
Aaron, can you finish the belt clamp, please?
We didn't know if we were going to get a robot on the field in time, if we were going to be able to make a robot at all. There was no timeline.
We are now in day 14 of this strike.
It was hard because we couldn't plan for the future, but we were still trying to stay on track for our original plan.
We can't allocate what doesn't exist, and we can't sign a contract on money you can't count on.
And so that took a big hit to the team. We weren't sure what our future was going to look like, and it was hard to keep going.
And then we had to move everything back. We got news that the strike was over, and we didn't have to work there anymore. School was opening back up again. So we moved everything back. And my DoorDash is nearby.
put our stuff in a tote and then labeled it.
Since we had done so much planning during the strike, we were able to get right going on building the elevator.
I'm definitely worried about how much time we're going to have for programming and drive team to be practicing because we are behind mostly on our elevator. But we've been doing really well with our shooters. Our intake is a little behind, but still relatively on track. Everybody's fighting over machine time right now.
I went. There's actually pretty
check him.
Straight to the corner.
My name is Juliana Gomez.
No, we're 1032. These are the motor holes.
Yeah, those are the motor holes.
I'm a junior at Newton South High School.
Four.
I'm one of the LigerBots' build leads.
Juliana, do that again. Yay!
I'm in charge of the design, manufacturing.
This is not symmetric because he didn't center the weight.
And assembly of the elevator for this year's robot.
It looks like New York too. What's the length based on what we measured? No.
You're saying if we put a hole right there.
Right here.
I originally joined LigerBots because my older brother was on the team, and I've always been really interested in STEM. And so when I saw like the stuff he got to do on the team, I was really interested. So I actually joined 6 months early, and so I was able to help the team work on our projects during COVID, actually online.
What is this?
Right.
It's a bomb.
And
My
say,
camera's
okay,
not.
well, we're going for it.
It's a bomb. Oh.
So
It's a
there are
build
ways around
materials.
it.
What does that do?
If you could tell someone one thing about LigerBots, what would it be?
It's not BattleBots. It's a different thing.
That everyone's really stinky.
We don't, our robots don't battle each other.
One thing I would tell people about LigerBots.
That's not the same thing.
Doesn't smell bad.
Honestly, if I could tell anyone something about the LigerBots, it would be that the commitment is worth it.
You don't need to know anything to join the team.
We break mill bits, it's fun.
Most of the time, it's very fun.
I couldn't use a drill for the life of me.
It's a great way to make new friends.
You put a lot in, but you get so much out of it that it's really, like, I never want to do anything else.
It's just really fun to be able to see something, to see a robot come together over the course of a couple of months. Well, you know, things occasionally come together.
Back left, 3, 5. The winch fell out.
Oh, that's not great. But sometimes they don't, but...
Yeah, okay, so essentially, I tried to just install it while it was like this, and I forgot about gravity.
There's so many zip ties, it's all very disorganized.
One of them is... Yeah. Okay. This is the current.
I would say 99% of my time is running around trying so hard to catch people while they're doing things. And most of the time I'm unsuccessful because things move so quick. It's not staged, it's not a movie set. I remember asking Wesley a million times if he could come find me and tell me when they were gonna put the shooter on the actual robot. And I got there and the shooter was already on. I don't hold a grudge, I don't hold a grudge. I could never do what they do. Never. You see them and they're just building something. They're making something that moves on its own. I could never do that.
I'm a little worried about practicing next week.
Outtake.
Wes, you didn't wire it right.
My name is Emily Perman.
And Pan to me is looking real happy.
Whee! I'm a sophomore. I am a build lead and I'm on the drive team.
I'm a little scared, guys.
Okay. We're planning on swapping out the elevator. But we had our first competition and it went really well, and I'm really confident in our robot, so I'm hoping that after we fix up some parts, it's going to perform just as well at the next competition.
Drive team, while it's tense and stressful, it's one of the most rewarding things. I never thought I was gonna be on drive team. Like last year, I was a replacement when Jonathan was sick. I never thought it would be something that I was interested in, and now it's one of my favorite aspects of the team. The strategy, just the action, you get to be part of that.
3, 2, 1. Don't be that.
But it comes with pressure, right? You don't want to let down the team. They work for 6 weeks endlessly to build you this robot, and you want to make sure that that wasn't all for nothing.
Are you proud of the robot?
Oh, I'm so proud of the robot. We took one of our biggest flaws last year, which was consistency, and we put that as one of our pillars of this year's robot and made sure that that was something we really focused on. And we were consistent throughout the entire year. And that's something we should be so proud of, because that made us so much more competitive. That is why we got picked earlier. That's why we went as far as we did. We should have gone farther, to be honest. But I'm so proud of the robot we built this year. being on LigerBots is kind of like no other. You just form bonds with people that you don't get to form anywhere else.
LigerBots is a second home. It's comfortable. I have so many friends. I have so many friends that I would have never had if I never joined. I'm really confused, Pookie.
I felt like I belonged here.
Aww, so pretty.
I know it's like a cliche answer, but other like sports teams or events or clubs that I've been to, I didn't feel a part of it.
Oh my god.
When them, and then like I was there as well. It was less of like everyone together. So LigerBots, I felt like I was part of the team.
We're with each other a lot, and when we're not in the shop, we're oftentimes with each other just out and about. You see each other from all grades, from different schools, and you can just see people around you and know that they're a LigerBot, and that's something you can't get from any other club.
I have a lot of friends now that are, I all gained mostly through the team.
I love so many people so dearly on this team. They make going out after school at 6 o'clock and then working till 9:30, they make it fun. And I would have never had that without them. And for that, I'm so lucky. And I'm so grateful. And I could never, ever thank you guys enough. So this is for you. This is for everyone that I know and love on LigerBots. This is for each and every one of you.